Another year is here, and here we are back at Southampton, down for a week for the boat show on our campsite. And today we're going to go up the Itchen, up the Hamble, with all the rich boats in the Sib, to have a little day out and hopefully get the boat show well later in the week. So we are setting off, indoors, loading up the boat bag, ready to head off to Hamble Rice, to the launch point. Shickery. So we're approaching Hamble Rice, a lovely little spot on the River Hamble.
Then take the first left.
Well, the sat-nav said it all. So you go down here. If people tow little boats down here, I would be quite amazed, because it is quite narrow, but we've only got the Sib. So
turn left onto the quay, then take the first right. Turn right onto Oyster Quay.
It's now where you hope you can get a place in the car park. Car park is £10 all day, which is very good. Very good indeed, I think. If you can find a space, of course. We're at low water, so we won't be launching quite yet. And not only is there a space, but there's the premium
turn
space.
Right onto Green Lane.
We've been very lucky. We've got a parking space there, and the water's there. Obviously we've got to wait a little while and unload stuff and set up there. All very easy. We have the parking tariff on Ringo, so it's pretty good. So you could renew up the river if you wanted to. £10 for 5 to 10 hours. Now we've parked, we're going to have a little sit and wait for the tide to come up a bit more. So we're going to go up the river, try and get to the pub on the high tide. But it was important to get the parking space that was near the where we can unload, but there are worse places to be. And Poppy's happy because she doesn't know she's going in the boat. There's the Popster going to check out the lifeboat. As I say, just walking on, having a wander around. It's rather a beautiful day. Sun glistening off the water, waiting for the tide to come up a bit. Absolutely beautiful and idyllic. It's about the 17th of September, I think, 2022. Now that house is a house I'd like to own. So unloading just from there, from the car, and moving it to here while the tide is slowly coming up. No hurry, but here's the start of the pump up. Right out there. Now get the twin 80-wits on the go with a little tiny battery that we bring. Up, twin 80-wits. We're here also because there are toilets you can use. They tend to pump them up to 3.2. Now to do the floor. There she's set up. Engine in the Christmas tree bag, which makes it easy for carrying. Ready to get going. Right, here we are ready for the off. Indoors, getting herself comfortable and ready to go and get little Stink, who will try and escape going in the boat. Tide's come up quite a way since we set off, which is good. Here come the two Stinks. Little Stink hasn't realised yet. Oh, I think she's realised, so she's being picked up. Yeah. Well, we're on the water with the Stink, looking about and being anxious or weird as normal. The night SX support going past. 7 foot here, but they're safe for a little boat. The beauty about the water. Just pulling on in now, so the tide should be good, so we hopefully can get all the way up to the pub where we shall have a picnic. I don't know how many people have hit that little bar there. He's got his own twitlet second. Look at him, look.
Not meant to be doing that. Right, isn't it?
Yeah. Up ahead is a good place to launch your canoe or your paddleboard. Blue Legend. So come on. Get the kit. People about, although it's a lovely day in September. Possibly all got the boat show. Queuing to see her match. There's some boats very high on the dry stack. Fuel bay, I won't be needing much of that. I'll probably use a total of 4 or 5 litres today. Some fairly big boats on that dry stack, I was thinking. I'll be lining up for the bridge. Here on the Hamble. And the tubes on this boat up ahead don't get any better. I'm sure they were like that last year. I think we're in a slightly cheaper boating territory here. Sad sight of tubes. This is the last place people moor big boats on the Hamble. It's very shallow, but incredible, not that shallow, but really pretty up here beyond here. Completely different river. People on the pontoons, but it is a Saturday. You can come here sometimes and there's not a soul on there, but that is heaving. We'll go a bit further up and see if we can find somewhere.
Right somewhere, isn't it? Huh?
Oh yeah, it is. There would be another place, look, go for it.
Yeah. And there was another place a little bit
say, can you? So we found a place eventually to get out in the mud. Puppy's there. Boat's there and the tide's coming in, so it should improve. And we've found a little sort of thing to sit on, eat a picnic here. Just have to be careful where you walk. Today, so you probably have a 2 to 3 hour window, high tide effectively. Good old Honwave T38, IE2. Heading off back up the river now, had a lunch. Tide's come up quite a bit. Able to get up as far as the pub. Several Nuas and paddle boarders. Very pretty up there. Jevon over there. Decided to go up towards Botley this time. I don't know how far you can go up there, but Botley is where we're heading. Well, Botley turned out to be a bad idea. It got very shallow very quickly. So we're going up the other way. Shickery. Getting shallow. Has now got very small and not very deep.
Like the road is next bit.
Still 5 foot now. Hello. Hard to believe this is still the same River Hamble. Well, we got within about 100 yards of the pub and it got to 1.2 foot. So being we were only going to have a coffee, we bugged out. But I'm going to say we made it. Shickery. Stopped again, further up river. Boat moored there for a little brew of coffee. Beautiful day. Brew up time. If you think you're lying there, Poppy, you can think again. There they are. Somebody's checking out the coffee. Well, the sun is getting low and we're heading on back, having helped the lady blow up her new canoe, which took the best part of half an hour showing how to work it. So we're getting back a bit late, but it's still lovely evening. Heading back. Right, nearly back now to the public card at Hamble the Rice. So we've arrived back, car just up there, plenty of water, plenty of time after a lovely day. Old Tohatsu 9.82 stroke performed flawlessly, as she always does. Shickery. It takes about half an hour to 40 minutes to get this all packed down, but that's no problem, it's lovely condition.